right. Glad to have you back as we continue through a big Wednesday here. Always good to have you here. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on X, Instagram, Truth Social, and all the other usual places. You can see us live on YouTube now, by the way. If you didn't know, it's a great system that they have over there. So join us there as well. All these options just to keep you connected and connected to the truth. My next guest, Tacara McKay, is Communications Director for Let Them Live. It's a nonprofit organization providing vital support to mothers facing crisis pregnancies. It's an important job. Tacara, welcome to the program.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
Really appreciate you being here. All right, Let Them Live. You say the stork market soars. That's an article you wrote here. I like that. And the Trump baby bonus, a good start. But compassion offers a better finish. What do you mean by that? What is your organization, first of all? What is your mission?
Yeah, so we are a 501c3 nonprofit that helps abortion-minded women choose life. So it's usually women that have no support system and they're financially struggling, which is pressuring them into an abortion. And so we rally around these women. We raise the funds to help them, pay rent, pay for groceries, help them get a job, whatever it is that they need that is making them feel pressured into the abortion.
So, how big is your organization? How many people are you helping right now, and what are your goals?
Yeah, so we're almost at 1,000 women and their babies. So about 1,000 women who have canceled their abortions and had their babies. And I know that number is just going to continue to grow. I mean, we're expecting to help, anywhere between 500 to 1,000 moms alone just this year. So, we'll have to see how many women that come to us, but we're here and ready to help them if they need it.
Yeah. All right. So, tell me about this. Tell me about the Trump baby bonus. A good start, but you say compassion offers a better finish. The Trump baby bonus. Tell me what you think of that, and tell me a bit about how it's benefiting folks.
Yeah, so I think obviously I think it's getting in a lot of negative light, especially, from the other side. But in all reality, the truth is a lot of women just feel like they need a small hand up and to know that they have support, especially when I think about the women that are coming to our organization. A lot of the times, they just are missing a couple months rent or they're missing a car payment, and just those things alone are making these women feel pressured into an abortion. So $5,000 can really go a long way. And I think not only, not from the standpoint of encouraging people to have kids, but more so maybe lowering the abortion rate. Because if these women know that they might receive a little bit of a hand up, they'll feel a lot more confident to have their baby. And so I think this is coming from a compassionate standpoint of just really recognizing that women need love and they need support. And sometimes, like I said, they just need a small hand up to get started. So I just think this $5,000 is a great start. And
Right.
it just goes to show that.
And how much are you able to help people out? When you talk about this compassion that you offer, what kind of support do you give financially? Give me an idea of what kind of support you give for both emotionally and financially.
Yeah, for sure. So it really just depends on the moms. We assign them a pregnancy counselor, so the pregnancy counselor can identify their needs. So sometimes all the women needs is, a couple $1,000s, but sometimes we raise as much up to $30,000 per mom. That kind of gets her set for the year, gets her all the baby things that she needs. So we crowdfund. And so we have a lot of donors and supporters who want to just help these women. And so they donate. And so, yeah, we're able to, like I said, raise anywhere from $1,000 to $30,000.
That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty remarkable. Takara, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I'm not gonna. I mean, that's a pretty remarkable figure, $30,000. And I suppose Donald Trump's $5,000 will help you save a little bit of money because some of your resources can be spent on other moms, right? That'll free up money for you to spend in other places, I would assume. Is that right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, sometimes we have moms, like I said, that just need a little bit of a hand up. And so if they're able to access this resource, then, we can definitely utilize the funds that we're raising towards moms that really are struggling, that are homeless or in abusive situations and they need a place to go. So this $5,000, can help just groceries, make a woman feel more secure. So I just think it's a great thing.
How many abortions do you think you've avoided? Any idea on that? How many abortions you've been able to avoid and bring children into the world? Look, my father told me a long time ago, it's not a question of whether or not abortion is murder. Just a matter of whether you're okay with it. And that's the takeaway, period. And I believe that. My father told me that when I was probably 10 or 12 years old because the topic came up when I was young. How many abortions do you think you've been able to avoid? Any idea at all?
I mean, it's definitely been over 1,000, just because some of the moms that we've helped, don't necessarily have abortion appointments scheduled, but they're thinking about it. And so I would say it's definitely maybe around 1,500, 2,000 abortions total.
Oh. Well, congratulations to you on that. It's an accomplishment. It really is. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Where can people find out more?
Yeah, please visit www.letthemlive.org, or you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X. Just Let Them Live is our username.
Letthemlive.org, folks. Letthemlive.org. Tacara McKay, thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. There you have it. This part of the program brought to you by my good friends here in Michigan, WolverineWaterSystems.com. The best water in America is found here in Michigan, and the best water treatment company, Wolverine Water. You got that right. WolverineWaterSystems.com. It's a Michigan company serving Michigan people. Unless you're a do-it-yourself guy, and they'll ship it right to your house. I'm sure Paul would make arrangements. My good friend Paul Mahaney, running that company for years and years. WolverineWaterSystems.com. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. All right, still to come today, we're going to have a little bit of sports with Brock Palmbush right after the break here on the Steve Gruber Show.